I would like to tell you something about the virus right now, which is causing so much trouble, so much fear, so much worry. There are viruses in nature, bacteria in nature, that stays with nature. The trees would have it, the animals would have it, and they don't apply to humans. Humans have their own set of viruses and bacteria that you work with. As humans on the planet, you deal with. But occasionally, there'll be a crossover from the animals to the humans, or sometimes even the plants to the humans. But it only happens because of human action. It never happens naturally. The virus you have did not happen naturally. In the 1800s, you had the Black Death, the plague. Traced back, of course, to the fleas that were on the rats, and the rats which were living with the humans in unsanitary conditions, with humans placed back to back with other humans. Even before you knew about washing your hands and germs, you know what happened. Today is not the plague. Today, it's the flu. But it has the same attributes of having been caused by human action. What I'm going to say next is controversial. I will say a phrase many times. The virus is not political. The virus does what it does naturally. And if you want to see a story that is told, all you have to do carefully is to see where the virus goes and where it came from. You are told that the virus occurred by itself. It did not. The virus comes from a bat. That was studied in the most high-end, high-class virology laboratory in China, Wuhan. It was there. They acknowledge it was there. It's part of the study. It's a derivative of SARS. That is where the virus came from, dear ones. And yet you're told that it didn't. Somehow it magically appeared in the area, not from the laboratory. What happened next is so similar to Chernobyl. It's a hand burn that you should see and know about. And even today, the scientists will tell you, and the governments will tell you, well, it did not come from the laboratory. Pretend you have a city with a giant smokestack. One day you wake up and there's smoke everywhere. And you're told, well, there may be smoke here, but of course it didn't come from the smokestack. That is exactly what they're saying. It came from the lab. Accidentally, it was released for some of the same reasons that the government that sponsored Chernobyl had flaws. And this will be known, and this will be seen, and history will show it. And so what is taking place today, with all of the finger pointing, has to do with human action, carelessness, deceit, and fear. Dear ones, it will be contained. It will be solved. The hand burning, if you want to say that, of this planet will be remembered. Oh, but there's more. Follow the virus. There is a secret I am not going to reveal, for the secret is to be revealed by the whistleblowers, by those who will know things in the years to come or sooner, will cause a revelation. And when it does, dear ones, there are perhaps two governments that may fall or change dramatically, because their people will see finally the repression, the fear, the lack of openness, and start to change those things on earth that you thought would never be changed because of this virus. There is a big secret. A hint for you is this. A virus is not political. A virus doesn't lie. If you follow the infection schedule at the very beginning, you will find that besides China, there was one other country far, far away that immediately was infected with hundreds, even the top echelon. Go find it. Is there a connection? Is there a follow the dots? A virus is not political. And there is something bigger even than you think that was brewing here. And when it is revealed, and the secrets are known, the governments who are responsible may very well not survive. This is the tip of the iceberg for planetary change, and it has nothing to do with health, but everything to do with consciousness shift on the planet. You will get through this, dear ones, and it will be contained, dear ones, and you'll remember it, and you'll never want this to happen again. And when you find out how it truly happened, that's when things will change. Go from this place wiser, changed, and aware that this planet is starting to work in your favor. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You're in the step back right now. It will get better. And so it is.